Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So straight into the action.
In Uli Hoeneß, Peter, I think we have one of Germany's greatest enigmas, one of the most decorated players, but it's a career plagued and cut short, unfortunately, by injuries.
I guess you can empathise with that.
Yeah, there's always that element of how good could he have been?
Despite it all, though, he did win 3 European titles and 3 league titles. He was a world champion, and all of that in 8.5 years, which says quite a lot about him.
Not bad.
He's got away. Hoeneß. Now it's Griezmann. Oh, perfectly measured that. Hoeneß. So no chances falling either way for the time being. Lahm. Matthäus. Rummenigge. Makaleli. Zaire Emery. Now it's Mbappe. Hoeneß. And Matthäus. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely... Can he finish? Goal! Germany! And Germany are in front. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Germany have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Oh, good spread. Here comes the cross. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Kimmich. Schlotterbeck. And he's found a way past. That has ended up in no man's land. Nemecha is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Shot, surely! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Upamecano can get it clear. Nemecha. And he's in on goal. Nemecha! And that's another fine save. Germany have their second corner now. And it's a poor one. Olise. Koundé. Yoro. And it's Camavinga. Zaire Emery. Now Mbappe. Schlotterbeck kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, it's Griezmann! Goal! France! France are back on level terms. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
That's destined for the flank. Zaire Emery picks it up out wide. That is good strength. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Mbappe. Nicely weighted. He's had a shot! Well taken goal. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Griezmann was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
There they go, hunting again.
Camavinga makes a dash for it.
2 minutes de temps additionnel.
And here's Elise. Now who's going to be first to this? Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he's going to have his name taken. And now they can clear their lines. That's the end of the first 45. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
France will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. The second half is up and running. He won't be happy with that one.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Camavinga. Zaire Emery. Camavinga cuts out the pass. In with the challenge. Elise.
You have to expect that from everyone there.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but oh, they could be caught out here. He's in one, and the shot! Goal, France! And the comeback is complete. And a calamitous moment ends with the inevitable result.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah,
Honest! And again he is at his elastic best. Corner number 3 coming up. Samba gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. France have the chance to go the other way. Mateus with the cross. Samba claims it without any fuss.
Germany really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Hoeneß going face-to-face with his great rival. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Platini. France are looking to break at pace. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
That's going to go a long way. Referee's given a throw. Makalele is there, and he can get that clear. Upamecano, and it's Michel Platini. Lam gets over and intercepts. Hernes. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Kimmich. And that should get the job done. And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Chance for a shot! And it's in! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Germany drag themselves back again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
He's having a shot! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And he's there to belt it away.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, what about it? So close to victory, and it has got away.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 18, le numéro 22, le numéro 5, Makelele, le numéro 33, le numéro 4.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
No, he refuses to take the bait.
Le numéro 13,
Conte.
le numéro 15. Attention.
And here's Griezmann.
Changement.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. It's a really well-measured ball.
They want to make the most of this turnover.
Takes on his marker. Conte. Now Mbappe. No way through. 90 minutes done then, but that is not the end of it. So, that was the second half.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
Well, no winner so far, but somebody has to be the winner. And extra time is next.
Je voudrais vous signaler simplement que vous pouvez, si vous le souhaitez, retrouver les commentaires en direct de ce match sur la radio FM du club. Changement pour la France. Le numéro 3. Pour le remplacer,
Into extra time we go.
2. Changement en cours.
Mbappe, right, Doué. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shifted it to the flank. He has found the way through. Lovely feet. And reclaimed it in a trice. And that's a good ball. And the shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. They're up to 5 corners now. Cleared without hesitation. Lovely bit of skill. Chouameni. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And he's there to retrieve it. Driving forward, over to the right flank. Now it's Kimmich. Bout of passing here, really goes for a shot! It's hit the upright. Nicely aimed pass. Lahm is looking to influence the game from out wide. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Goes back. Beckenbauer does well to get it back. He's on it, can he get away? Showing good feet. And it is half-time in extra time. So those 15 minutes have flown by. Limbs now and heads indeed at the point of exhaustion. How will this end? Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left?
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Doué. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Kimmich. Well, that looks a decent ball. It's a promising position. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Not the most accurate pass. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Tries to play it through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Doué. Cherki comes under pressure and it's come loose. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And it's Royce. And here's Sané. Out towards the flank. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Cherki. Threads one in. Look at a chance! And he gets rid in a hurry. Beckenbauer is always looking to break lines. There it is, the whistle. No avoiding penalties. 90 minutes and then another 30, and Jim, here we are.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
So 2 inconclusive hours of action. All that remains then, penalties. Mbappe to go first. And he duly obliges.
That's the example they will want to follow.
Kimmich is the next to run the gauntlet. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
I think some mind games were played there, Peter. It certainly did the trick.
This to double their advantage. Of course. Will that prove decisive?
Well, this is effectively a very welcome cushion, Peter.
That's a brilliant read. Wow, talk about coming up with the goods.
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge.
No! Denied remarkably.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand, very good save.
No way was he missing that.
I don't think there was ever any doubt, really, Peter. Certainly not in his mind.
France with the chance to go 2 up. Great penalty, outwitted the keeper. They're up by 2.
A great position now, but still work to be done.
Saved! And that will be that! France have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured...